My name is Dior Vargas, and I'm a Latina feminist mental health activist. I remember, or actually don't remember when I didn't have depression. I always felt that I was sad and withdrawn, and yeah, I just was always really depressed and very negative and just not happy at all. And it's sad because my mom will say, "Oh, well, you had a great childhood," and I said, "Well, not really. There were good parts, but mainly it was just me being really, really sad, and I was not happy, and I had gone through different therapists, different medications. I'm also a suicide attempt survivor, and so that's kind of a glimpse of what I've been dealing with for most of my life. So I've been an activist for years, but just recently last year I decided that I wanted to get more involved with mental health activism. I've been living with this for all my life, dealing with it on a daily basis, and I felt that I had a unique position to share my story with other young Latinas. Young Latinas have the highest attempted suicide rate, and so I think that in them seeing someone that looked like them that they could relate to, and I think that cultural competency is so important, and so I can provide that. I can say that, I grew up in this border culture where, you want to stay within, the family and be supportive, but you also want to be independent with the larger culture. And so telling them the things that they can relate to. I mean, even having a Latina therapist in the past, I could say certain things, I could speak in Spanglish, and she would not. I'd say certain words, and she knew exactly what I was saying, and so I think that really helps when it comes to recovery. Ever since I started my activism, I think I've seen things differently. I've realized that what I'm going through is more than just myself, and that all of my activism is to show myself that this is why I didn't, and I hate the word succeed when it comes to attempting suicide, but I wasn't able to go through with it, and that's kind of a reason. And so with this work and hearing feedback on my projects and the work that I'm doing, and even from the First Lady of New York, telling me that my projects are really making a difference, I think that it is all worth it, and that even through the things that I've gone through in my life, it's not just about me, it's about other people and how I can affect other people's lives. I think it's really important to advocate for oneself. I think that education is really important. I think that we shouldn't go into a situation and not know what we're getting into. And I know that it can be hard when you're feeling vulnerable and feeling really sad and wanting to give up, but I think that if we can have any type of control over our lives, it should be over our mental health. People should find something that they're passionate about, feel empowered to do so. You have your own agency to do what makes you happy, and there are things in life that can make you happy, and life is worth living, even though it can be really hard to feel that way sometimes. And it's important to know that tú no estás solo, tú estás bien.